Hey, hope today finds you well. Today I wanted to talk about the opposite side of the coin of finding the good things in life, avoiding the victimization of yourself in grief. Um, my parents died 12 years ago last month. I treated that one worse by far than I've been after the death of my wife um, last month. Um, the mistake I made with my parents is treating myself with self-pity. You can you can accept people's condolences. You can have people feel sorry for you. You cannot, should not, ought not start to feel sorry for yourself. As soon as you start to feel sorry for yourself, you have created a world in which you are a victim, not just victimized. It's easy to do, but it inevitably makes it worse. Because when you're a victim, you don't have your power. Take, for example, the two couples closest to my parents when they died. They both sat at my kitchen table the night my parents died. They argued over who would take care of me and my brother and sister. The result of which were both of them not, and both of them walking out of my life. Did I deserve that? No. Did grief cause that? Absolutely. Both of them loved my parents very much, and that they weren't equipped. But knowing that you have a tendency to make grief worse at the epicenter, you can do better. So I knew that that would be a tendency now. What did I do? I sat back. I was patient with my emotions because underneath the surface I am pretty out of control. And I control it by being very careful with myself right now. I'm not pitying myself. Pitying yourself is the road to being a victim. What I am doing, though, is treating myself with a little bit of kid gloves, letting myself build my confidence back. Because my confidence, another way to say it is my confidence in reality has basically been shot. I had a future built, and it's gone. Don't victimize yourself. Do tread very carefully, because your emotions will run high when you face grief, especially considering more and more intensity of grief. And if you're not careful with yourself, you might lose yourself. You're definitely going to go through a change, especially the more your the source of your grief had an effect on you. If it was a loss, like I lost my parents, they were my entire support structure. I had to figure out how to cook. I had to figure out how to do laundry because my mom, bless her heart, was very diligent about doing it for us. And I didn't, I guess, become an adult until I was forced into being adult the hard way. I learned pretty much everything the hard way, so that's no surprise, really. Maybe she did try to teach me. Maybe I'm recalling pre-parents a little funky. That's perfectly reasonable. It's not easy. It really isn't. But absolutely, you have to make the best of a bad situation. Try to find good in your worst nightmares happening. That's the only way you're going to pull through, a day at a time. You have to live in your present. You have to feel everything you're feeling. You have to try to not run from it. Maybe that's terrible advice. I don't know. Everybody's different. But I do know that you can't be a victim. You need to take your power and try to move forward. Anyway, thanks for listening. I hope this is helpful.